broaden your investment asset allocation. I am sad to report to you, despite my 20 years of education to many people, going to many places, I must say until today, I still see many Malaysians fail to broaden their asset allocation. Many of them still have got their preferred investment in property, preferred investment in gold, preferred investment in share, and very conservative. So if you know this famous investment guru also, Ray Dalio, he suggests that the investor should always keep a global and diversified portfolio. Okay, and I totally agree with him, because that is the way for you to invest your money, to grow it with high certainty to achieve a financial freedom. I have learned and also observed that there is no perfect investment in this world. I can list down the major investment assets that Malaysians hold, and you can see in all cases there are weaknesses. Say, for example, property. Many Malaysians like to invest in property. Of course, it has got its strength. It gives you good return. Some people become rich because of the property investment, but it has got its weakness as well because it's not liquid. So some people end up holding 90% or 95% of their total investment portfolio in property. And their loan installment to pay, there are all the management fee, assessment fee, quick rent to pay. Okay? But chances are, if you don't have a rental or your rental is low, adjusted, then it would very easy for you to have cash flow problem. So that's why I don't get me wrong. No, I'm not against property. In fact, in Rickman, we suggest every client to have a substantial amount of their investment in property. No, this is our standard advice. No, but do not over invest in property. Okay? And shares. I know share can be very exciting, give very good return as well if you strike it right. But the truth is, it is also very volatile. You could gain 10%, 20%, or 30% in a month. So for that matter, if you invest in the wrong share, that is a weakness. And cash, of course, some people say it's very safe, and it's very liquid. But as we know, cash, the return or the interest you are getting will be depleted by inflation. So there's no perfect investment. So that's why we should diversify our investment into different asset classes so that the different asset classes' strength and weakness can complement each other. So I believe I've shown this slide before, but I want to show it again to say that if we discover in the year 2020, Malaysian equities seems to be the best performing asset class, and if you were to invest into it and you put all your money into it, you will see for the next few years, it can continue to go down, 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 and up, up, down, down, down. So it is very volatile. So how do you minimize the volatility and then enhance the return? What you do, if I can share with you a dummy approach, is to take your money to be invested equally into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 equally into this different asset class. And this is what you get. You will get a diversified portfolio. And diversified portfolio has got money invested into all these asset classes. Okay, and let's see how volatile is this diversified portfolio. You can see it continue to be in the middle. It never really go down to the bottom, but it never also go to the top, but it's always in the middle. Okay, so when you invest into diversified portfolio, like what I say, it will help you to reduce the volatility and also enhance your return in the long run. So academic research again and again have shown that asset allocation contribute up to 91% of the performance of a portfolio. Okay, and some of you may say, Mr. You always talk about asset class, asset class, asset class. What is asset class? Asset class is a particular kind of investment that has got different characteristics compared to other asset class. For example, our asset class will be cash, equity, fixed income, properties, REITs, and commodities. Okay, and then there are different instruments, there are different investment products that hold this particular asset class. For example, for equity, you can buy the stock directly to access to this equity asset class. You can buy an equity unit trust fund to access to equity. You can buy an index fund. You can buy an equity ETF. You can buy an equity crowdfunding to access to equity. So this is what it means, asset class. So from professional like me, our point of view is that what matters less is about what investment you invest into. What matters most is that this investment you invest into help you to access into what asset class. Okay, so because asset class is what eventually determine the rough kind of return that you can expect from that particular asset class. Okay, so I would always suggest that each of us should continue to improve our asset allocation. I know Malaysian general, if they have 2 or 3 or 4, consider very good already. But I would suggest you to invest into at least 6 asset classes. Okay, and those of you who have not had any investment outside Malaysia market, I would suggest you to start doing so, because Malaysia being an economy is very small compared to the whole world. So unless and until you invest overseas, you will not be able to capture the most of opportunity available for you to achieve the financial freedom faster. And for any single class of the asset class, I would suggest you not to over-invest it. And when I say don't over-invest it, I mean don't invest more than 40%. Okay, say for example, you like property a lot because it helps you to make a lot of money. Yes. So you say in the past I made a lot of money. Yes, I agree with you. But if you are talking about having a portfolio which can grow your money with high certainty, capturing more opportunity from the world, I would suggest you to reduce your property investment percentage in the total investment asset allocation. Okay, so that is about investment asset allocation. And in Wingman, we use a very powerful tool that we call asset allocation statement to outline the different category of asset the client has got under low risk, different type of asset investment, moderate risk, different kind of investment, and high risk asset, different kind of investment. And currently, this year, what is the spread? Okay, where is it located? And what is the proposed allocation and what adjustment to be done? So you can consider doing this for your own self as well using this strategy. Okay, go to Google for asset allocation statement template. Use it as a guide for you to make investment decisions.
If money is important to you, please remember to subscribe to my channel.